Hey, hello, and welcome to another bingo tutorial. This one on the infamous water temple, which is kind of a micro bingo inside of a bingo, because there are a lot of goals, a lot of things to know about the temple, and also a wide variety of requirements, stuff that you could have that opens up different things. Well, let's get started. As you may notice, I am not in the water temple. I am in the Dongo's Cavern, and I have a bottle on my B button, and I am in the odd mushroom part of the trade quest. That's not too important. The important thing is actually that I've already RBA'd Cojiro by bombs, and that will become clear in a second. Let's first do Doom Jump. That's a nice little setup with bottle on B. Have a fairy. Get up here. What we're going to be doing is opening the bomb chest. But again, because I've already RBA'd the quiver, I'm not going to get 20 bombs and a bomb bag. I am going to get a bomb bag, but it's going to go on the Bombchu slot. So that is a trap I want to mention at the beginning here, which is once you open this chest, you are not going to be able to use Bombchus anymore. Or if you get them later, you will not be able to equip them. So if you have Bombchus and you want to keep them for, say, a hover, you either have to route that in or you have to keep them equipped, similar to bombs. So if you equip this new fake bomb bag, 20 fake bomb bag, on the Bombchu icon, it will override your Bombchus. If you're a child and you already got Bombchus before you went adult, and you go back in time, you still will have them equipped. But again, if you equip over, you lose them. So the fake bomb bag is extremely useful in bingo. It can access fake eye drops, which can skip the second half of the trade quest if you're getting big or on sword. But that's not what we're going to use it for this time. We're going to RBA it. So I'm going to equip swap it there so that you can keep Bombchus equipped as well. So as I drop this here, I'm going to get 20 small keys in the water temple, which is way more than I need. So I'm going to continue on the way of the trade quest. Again, you could do this without Doom Jump. You will have enough time as long as you leave here with like 30 seconds. But you could do it at any other time. That's after Cojiro, Pod Potion, Poacher Saw, anytime you want. Let's hop over to Lake Hylia and talk about getting into Water Temple without Iron Boots. Of course, your rogue could have Iron Boots, which is helpful because you get Serenade, but it's often the case that you want to get in here without Iron Boots. There's a lot of ways to do this over the years, a lot of them having to do with a clip over about that lake house or a ledge clip coming out of Zora's domain. Those are all pretty good. Same with other setups that come straight from the position of Serenade, but the way I'm going to show is, again, my favorite, which is a versatile way, which also can be done as many times as you want. I'm also going to show the non-ESS version of this, of a back and echo strat, which I'll link in the description. To do that, you want to come over to the right side of this pedestal and do some dry rolls, because if you hold up, you'll jump. Get right up into this pedestal and do a side up right, side roll without letting go of target to keep the angle, and a side up left. This is basically just to come over to this part of the pedestal. You can do another roll to make sure you're up against it. And then you're going to do a backflip and 5 side hops right. And then a side roll on target, retarget. Then a single backflip. What we're going to be doing now is holding back and jump slashing while holding target and down. I have something in Link's hand. If you don't, it changes the frame data a little bit, but in both cases, it's a pretty wide window, about 4 to 5 frames. What we're looking for is for Link's head to disappear. On the second time, he's going to fall back, land on a little ledge, and then fall back again. And then we're going to hold B, or mash B. So now we clipped into this. If you fail, it's fine. Just go around the little mountain and try again. And now we're inside Water Temple. So now you can see we have 29 keys, but first I want to show all the stuff that you can do without keys. If you just want to get a skulltula, or if you want to get some of the map compass boss key items, we're going to show that first. So we want to get over here to do a ledge clip to get out of bounds, to get to a lot of these rooms without needing iron boots or anything. So to do that, you want to roll and hold target and shield. You're going to be in this sort of weird shape. But if you hold all those things and mash B, you will end up here. Okay, so to ledge clip, what you're going to want to do is, easiest way is to fall off, come off in this corner, shield turn left, crouch stab, put away sword, and look for the first frame that Link is on the ledge. Make sure you've let go of target by this point, and then retarget on the unpause. So once you're outside here, you can access basically all the rooms by hitting the load plane. There's one underneath here which has a small key with the block if you have iron boots, but I'm going to go over here first to where the compass is. This is often a pretty fast compass, helpful for a map compass, of course. So I dove over the middle of the third block here. It's fairly lenient, but this will hit the load plane. We're going to swim over, go through the geyser. Be careful not to go back and bounce because you won't have a way to grab the ledge here. A little weird camera. We're going to rise up with convenient geyser. To get the chest, we can just mash into it. That'll get us the compass. I'm doing it in this order to show another trap which can happen here. So in this save state, I actually have the ice arrows. And I'm going to use this opportunity to show RBA against a wall with a bomb, which is another very useful strat. And to do that, you want to turn from a wall 90 degrees, do a side hop right, turn 90 degrees again, put a bomb overhead. This will give you an extra frame. Shield drop, roll, backflip, and drop your bugs. And we're going to be quick drawing the bottle again, pulling out target and shield, and then we're going to be looking for 2 frames. There is one frame though that is a lot easier to see, so I'm going to be looking for that one. This is the first frame here, the second frame that Link got pushed back into the wall. But I'm going to show the frame after this, where you can see that shield tilted, Link's head sort of tilted. It's a lot easier to see. And I have ice arrows on C right. Press B and do the same sort of shield swipe here. Target, shield, bottle button, let go of shield. What that did is put bottle on B and it also RBA'd the ice arrows on C right, and that gives you both the boss key and the map. So if you empty, you'll get the map. If you catch bugs, you'll get the map and the boss key. If you have fish, you'll get just the boss key. But again, it will delete the compass. So you do have to be careful of that. Okay, let's go back to the beginning of the dungeon. And let's do the ledge clip one more time to get the first skulltula. If you need 1 skulltula for 1 skull in each adult dungeon, if you need 3 skulltulas or 5, this is recommended no matter what. So let me see if I can show another way to ledge clip kind of quicker. What you want to do is come over here. You can align roughly, and you want to, right as you fall, hold back and kind of align so you're facing this corner. This load plane is a little harder to hit, and you also don't want to get back in bounds. So to hit this one, I aim for kind of the corner here, and once Link is getting close to the top of the level here, the ceiling, I start to go forward. So about here, that was a bit too high actually, so you can always fall back again. This is gonna be kind of rough, but let's see if it would still work. The camera after a certain number of frames is going to get locked. Oh man, this is super. I'm gonna levitate to see if I can do it a bit sooner. It's gonna be super difficult. I don't even know why I'm going for this. But you could just go for it. Get kind of back in frame here. Let's just show. Okay, so if you end up in here, you're gonna be stuck. It's best to just either save warp or try again. It's tricky because it's hard to judge where the edge of that the water is. There's other ways where if you angle a bit differently, you can kind of go forward. but I like to kind of align with the wall here. So right as you fall, hold back. This looks like a better height here. And Link's rising, and then let's just aim kind of a bit more left that time. Then you can mash and land here, and we're good to go. I'm doing this kind of live, so no matter what, there's going to be some mistakes. Maybe that can help debug a few things, but for this switch, just jump slash. These two pots on the right have bomb drops, which is extremely nice. Just backflip into this. So that's the first skull. Again, you don't need anything. The last thing I want to show is the getting over to the boss room. This is similar to the strat I'm going to show, which is the simplest, is similar to the Ruto bridge skip. Come in anywhere in here. It's not very precise. Turn away from the wall. Drop a bomb. Set up a mega flip, mega side hop. Equip hover boots, hold down. And you'll grab the sledge. Okay, so without boots, it's very easy to climb this. I have the boss key, so I could enter. But if you didn't, then you'd be able to get ISG through Navi. And I'll show the skip here as well. It's a staircase hover, which is useful for a lot of stuff, like stealing a Pona. But for this, you basically drop 2 bombs and get enough height to stick off the ground. Doesn't even work because I have the boss key. Let's go to a state where I haven't RBA'd the boss key yet. Again, the practice ROM, super helpful for testing stuff out. Let's see if I can get this strat. Immediate sort of side hop, turn around back block. Okay. Get ISG from Navi, and then drop a bomb, side hop, drop another bomb. Before this bomb explodes, do a backflip. My angle's a little fucked, but let's see how it works. Take out a bomb and drop it in front of you, and then basically right as the bomb explodes, this frame is going to work too. Press B, and you should clip into the room. I'm not going to show how to fight Morpha or do the cutscene skip. It's getting a little bit long already, but it's a great fight to get a heart container if you have to beat water. It's great to end on it if you don't do the cutscene skip because it's a long cutscene. But let's get a move on here. So we showed everything, which is, I'll say, more free, and you don't need any things. But the next stuff we're going to show is going towards Dark Link, which needs 2 small keys. If you didn't RBA the fake bomb bag to get a bunch of keys, you're going to need to get 2 keys either through the Dragonhead room, which is on the bottom over there. That's going to need a difficult Bombchu hover with hover boots, or you're going to need to have Zelda's Lullaby plus a bow, a quiver, or a fire source to hit the light the torches on the first floor there. I may show that at the end if I have time, but let's at least show the path towards Dark Link. If you're doing 3 skulltulas or 5 Longshot to beat Dark Link, you're going to need to go this way, 2 keys. Again, the simplest route is always going to be just RBA the keys, because it can let you get basically everywhere. So ISG to kill those keys, side hop off here, get onto here, get into the corner. You can kill the skulltula, but you might not be able to reach it, the token. So one thing you can do is called hookshot extension. Hold up, and what you're going to do is quickly press A to put away the hookshot, and then the button again to do a little extension. So it should be easier to get it. Okay, so let's go over towards Dark Link. First person, generally easier. You can sometimes skip one of these platforms if you're fast enough. Great. Okay, that's the second key on the way to Dark Link. You can do this without hover boots, but again, it's pretty rare to want to skip hover boots in a bingo, especially if you're starting off. You can just roll past here. Do be careful not to fall down because There's no way to get back up without iron boots. Alright, get up here. And equip this. Let's put bugs for a bit later. These Tektites often troll you, so it's good to kill them and shot this like. Let's talk a little bit about Dark Link. Dark Link has as much health as you have in Hearts in terms of Master Sword hits. You have to go past here to trigger him. If you have Nuts, that's a good way to stun. But I'm going to show a different strat where you strafe to the right and do horizontal left shots to hit him. Once he respawns, you can kind of get in a nice little pattern. But it's a pretty straightforward fight. And now the Longshot. Longshot, of course, very helpful for other goals. Skipping the Ruto bridge without anything else. A lot of goals, it's very nice. But now we have the Longshot. And if you're doing Poacher Saw RBA, if you're doing any of the fake keys, you're getting Zealot's Lullaby, you should definitely RBA the Odd Potion as well, because it will give you the Song of Time, which will get this block out of the way. Otherwise, you want to do an entrance point glitch, EPG, to get back into this room without the Song of Time block loaded. We're going to do this to get the skull down here, but you also will get 2 more keys if you didn't RBA Big Bomb Bag. You will need a quiver though to hit the eye switch towards the end. So generally the rule of thumb is if you're not RBing keys, you will need Zealot's Lullaby plus quiver. You can weird shot to get the skull from over there. I'm just going to swim over here. Not get sucked up. There's the skull. We have to go over to this platform. Alright, there we go. Get ISG. Same sort of thing as the last skulltula. Hookshot extension can help for this as well. Might have not gotten it. Okay. Nice. Okay, so that's already 3 skulltulas, if you may need that. And then again, to get these other 2 keys, let's show it off. On this file I have already bought 10 arrows. That's one way to get arrows without duping over the slot. But again, if you only have Zelda's Lullaby and a bow, you'd want to do that. And then there's a way to actually hit this switch with the bow. But I'm also going to show a method which doesn't need that. If you happen to RBA, not RBA, if you happen to come over here and do a hover, let's show the Dragonhead hover too, for the fans. So to do that, I'm going to put Bombchu's back into my inventory. Little cheat there. Get ISG. And one setup I like to do is get in this corner, back up here, do a side hop right, side roll, back up here. And then it's kind of similar to the Fire Temple Gold Rupee hover. Start with a hover that is a delayed backflip. And then let's do 9 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you could get away with just 7 or 8 of those. You want to get a little bit of horizontal distance, but also a lot of height. Now what we're going to do is a angled backflip hover. Not too hard, just take out a chew, go diagonally up, left, or up, right, and then take off when you carry boots on, and then go the other direction. The reason this, so the first or second frame, this is going to work too. The reason that this trick is so hard is because there is a slippery slope which we may land on right here, and we may potentially not be able to backflip. So we did it. If you land sort of in this position, then you're out of luck. have to redo the trick. Because it's a weird slippery slope, basically. So let's try this again with even, I guess, fewer twos. One of those. 4, 5, 6. Let's just do 7. Alright, last one, hopefully. If we get stuck again, that's it. That's why it's such a hard trick. Maybe in the same spot. Alright, this time we made it up. You would normally get that key. Now you want to do another ledge clip. This one you can do a side hop left and side hop right. Like hold target, basically hold up and then up left so that you don't fall out of bounds or clip back in before the gate, and then get this key. What I didn't show is how to get here from the entrance, so I'll show that really quick, and then we will do the final 2 keys, final 2 skulls. Oh, nice fairy. So there's basically anywhere you want to go in Water Temple. This ledge clip can help you get there. For this part, you don't want to go too far left. You want to stay by this door or kind of go around it. Otherwise, you'll clip into the room that's over there. And similar to the first skull, basically right as you fall back out, you want to hold the other direction to come back. Then you're over here. Hit the switch or use hover boots, and then you're over here. You can get ISG up this guy, and then you can do the whole setup that we just did. Okay. So now for the final part here. The 2 remaining skulltulas are in the center column here, and by the Boss Key door. Boss Key. So there's a way to die and get yourself revived and do an actor glitch on this door here. I'll link the video for that, but just to fully show kind of the other options for keys as well, I'm going to go over towards Ruto. Do the ledge clip one more time. For this one, it's actually good to clip back and bounds, so anywhere over here I take this angle usually. You want to fall down, fall inbounds, and then once you reload it, the water will be there, Ruto will be there. So after this cutscene, you're gonna climb to the top and then play Zelda's Lullaby to lower the water. Okie doke. So after that long cutscene, we can rise up here. The timer takes a long time to show up when you do the ledge clip and then fall down here, so he could have like basically a quarter health, still make it. The real map is in here too if you didn't RBA ice arrows, but I'm not going to show that. I'm going to play Zelda's Lullaby. So this will lower the water to the first floor, and you can also show how to get to the second floor with hover boots, which is pretty straightforward. But if you don't have hover boots, there's a lot of strats as well to do this. It's also done in glitchless AMQ, if you're looking for videos on that. Pretty rough here. Just equip rubber boots, side hop down, blow up this wall, and get the key in there. And then, again, if you want to get this key here, you're going to need arrows to shoot the torch or fire source. Let's fire. So in here, there's just another couple enemies. I'm not going to show that, but you'd get that second key. And if you're doing that path, you would then do Dark Link. But now, everything is aligned, and we are going to enter here. So you need 2 more keys to do the rest of the dungeon. You either have fake keys, or you get the 2 from the Dragonhead after Dark Link, and then you get this skull. Right after that, you can come in here and exit. It's nice because you can go right towards the last skull by the boss key. Boom. If you don't have Longshot, you can also do a hover boots run. Okay. If you have a Longshot, you can come over here and do 3 backflips. Tektite is going to be on your tail, so go kind of quick. But you can always kill it as well. If you don't have a Longshot, you can equip hover boots and run over. And bonk. Nice cap angle. And let's try to get here before this guy owns you. It's impossible. Can't get up there. But you get the idea. Just roll over here. And then get the skull from either up here or up here. Alright, we did it. That's everything in Water Temple. So if you need the 5 skulltulas, easiest way always is to RBA the fake bomb bag after RBA Cojiro, RBA Song of Time, RBA Poacher Saw. You'll get Serenade of Water too. And if not, you're going to want Zelt's Lullaby and a bow, shoot arrows. If you just need intermediate stuff, 3 skulltulas, Dark Link, Longshot, then you're going to just need 2 small keys, which you could do with the Dragonhead hopper, or any combination of the other things. And if you're just hopping in for a quick ride, you can get a skulltula, you can get the map compass, you can get the boss key, you can fight Morpha, you can get a heart container, you can beat the dungeon. That's it. So I'm going to end it here, almost half an hour. Hopefully this will be helpful, especially if you're starting off. And I'll put a plug here if you're somehow watching here and not aware. There is a rookie bingo tournament. If you have not done bingo, you can sign up. I'm going to link a spreadsheet which has rules on the tournament, also when it starts, which is the beginning of next month. A link to the bingo tournament Discord where you can sign up and ask for help. So I hope to make a few more of these videos before that tournament starts in a few weeks, but I thought this was a critical dungeon to get all of my thoughts out for. Again, this is not everything. There's many more strats. I could talk for another 30 minutes. The boss, cutscene skip, the other rooms that we didn't get into, and other ways to even enter the dungeon. So I'll end it there. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you bingoing.